Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Willock. Mikael Rico. And it's Varela. Now it's Kone. He spotted the run and the shot! It's in! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Krasnodar have an early lead. Good start. What an adventurous run from a defender. Calabria gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Just brushed off the ball there. Aruna Kone dashing forward at pace. And it's played forward, cuts it out. Mikael Rico. Get a throw in. Has a hit! It has got Aruna Kone! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Some Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Brings it forward. Driving on, a real charge here. Varela. Varela's delivery. Aruna Kone. And the finish! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Keeps everyone guessing. Varela goes looking. He's there to receive it. Calabria. And the first 45 minutes are up. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Krasnodar sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. No changes at the interval from either side. And he has been fouled there. And it's got through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing. Right in the corner, instinctively who was where, and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Varela plays it forward. Battles to win it back. And here's Kone. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. It's a loose ball. Mikel Rico goes looking. It is quite a run he's making here. It is a corner. Mallorca are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. In for a header! no, he didn't quite meet it right. Aruna Kone, who set up 2 goals. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ki Sung-young, good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Kone. Willock. How about a shot? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Just brushed off the ball there. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Aruna Kone really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Willock. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Kone. Gets it back. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Battles to win it back. Oh, nice touch. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Krasnodar, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. It's a great ball. Saka. Oh, good. It's Lucas Perez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lucas Perez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Managed to get it away. Battles to win it back. Ekichi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Joselu. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition.
Okazaki! It's in! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly. And to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
Krasnodar get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Joselu. Okazaki goes looking. Away from immediate danger. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Ekichi. And here's Okazaki. He's got through. It's come through. Ellie. Fischer. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Forward it goes. And here's Lucas Perez. Oh, that's neat. Gets it back, hoists it forward, and the counter is on. Okazaki needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
A real chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Ekichi. Clears it out of harm's way. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Okazaki. Now can he... Hits one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plays a clever pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Right through the middle. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Krasnodar leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Fischer. Plays it over to the other flank. Ellie. Fischer. Okazaki, who's made his mark on this game. Oh, they can break here. Saka puts his foot on the gas. Ellie. Decent progress down the left. Okazaki with a good steal, well played. Saka provides an outlet. Going through, can he find a finish now? Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Ekichi hits one! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
Krasnodar are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Krasnodar get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
There's the delivery. Repelled by the keeper. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Lucas Perez. He spotted the run and played him through. Joselu delivers across. Kolasinac drives it forward. Okazaki is onto it and can take it up. Gets wrestled off the ball. Alava keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Now it's Okazaki. Ekichi, he slid it through. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Krasnodar take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Burke. Just brushed off the ball there. Well positioned to make that interception. Coaxed through there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vidal. He's got through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Alava, have it, goes for it!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Vidal. Joselu. Kolasinac tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Okazaki. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Burke. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. It's got through and... And that is that. Krasnodar were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only one result, a comfortable win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Krasnodar simply...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold.
What?
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Brought forward. What does he try from here? There's the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Krasnodar go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Varela battles to win it back.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Smolov. Santimina. He's got options out wide. It's a loose ball. He's going after it. Here comes another cross. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Murillo. Gets it back. Mikkel Rico. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's Kone. Surely a shot! Has a go! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Где красиво, там красиво.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yokushlu. He's looked long this time. And here's Kone, cut out in the nick of time. Rafinha. Hoists it forward.
Goal.
Both sides
What
a bit
the?
lacking in intent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Just brushed off the ball there. Has a hit! Bradaric plays it out to the flank. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Varela. Smolov. He's found his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Santi Mina was alert to the possibilities, but the first half is done. Would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Krasnodar sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. Rafinha. Bradaric plays it out to the wing. And he's going long. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Willock. Willock plays it forward. He's pinged one through here. Gets the better of his man. Goes for goal. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks to thread it through. Fence has got rid of that. Rafinha. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Pumps it in, up to meet it! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rafinha gets away from his opponent. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That intervention was very necessary. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Yokushlu. Forward it goes. A long ball, but not especially accurate. That is as far as they're going to go. Bradaric.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No, it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Santimina, Calabria gets it back. Varela. They get a throw in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Хочешь красивый гол, потом покажу, какой я забил.
And that has been cleared. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
А ну-ка, сейчас есть красивый гол, а ну-ка, сейчас покажу. А, это повтор.
Нет, нет, видишь, направо. Обратно, направо, да, налево, да.
Нет, настройка камеры. Я тебе покажу, какой я там гол, голечник такой забил.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Опа!
It's wrestled off the ball.
Эй!
Santimina.
Убегаешь? Убегаешь?
Good idea, just poorly executed.
И убегай. И туда.
Needless to say, the question, that's a foul.
Фол.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Murillo. Vigo going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. The final 5 minutes. And it's played forward. Murillo. Yokushlu. Yokushlu goes looking. He's got away. Goes for the cross.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Oh, good interception. Yokushlu. Hoists it forward. And that's it. Krasnodar, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Now it's Okazaki. Albiol gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Alberto Moreno. Iborra. Iborra is fouled. And it's Iborra. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level.
Has a look and has a go. Quarter of an hour played. So it is still 0-0. Ekichi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alberto Moreno sticks in a foot to win it back. That's a good foot in there. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now surely gets wrestled off the ball. Ekichi, and it's played forward. Iborra. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Trigueros. Half an hour played now. Alcacer. Alcacer!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. Hoists it forward. Iborra. Foot in. Raul Albiol. Battles to win it back. Okazaki. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ekichi. And here's Okazaki. Okazaki. It's Okazaki! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's come loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Okazaki, that is a terrific run. Cazorla does well there, alert. Defence has got rid of that. Caught offside that time. Gets it back. Ekichi. And it's Okazaki. Saka. Driving on, a real charge here. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ekichi puts his foot on the gas, plays it out to the flank. And that has put a stop to that. And help's available out wide. That's the throw. Villarreal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Cazorla. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's been taken straight back. Well positioned to make that interception. Battles to win it back. Saka. Played into space out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Okazaki gets the better of his man. Okazaki! And in it goes!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but after such a splendid dribbling run, I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So there's going to be another change here. Krasnodar break the deadlock.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
And it's Iborra. Iborra looks to dink one in. Iborra. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And he heaves it forward.
Krasnodar are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Iborra. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's got options out wide. Carlos back, and the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Carlos Bacca did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Just brushed off the ball there. Trigueros. It's a loose ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ball is over the line. Gaspar finds himself eased off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Albiol gets it away. Okazaki. And he's there to hoof it away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gets it upfield. And that will be the final act. Krasnodar, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Joaquin. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Sidney hoists it forward. Brings it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Kone. It's Kone!
Aruna Kone so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Krasnodar have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
I know it's still early, but...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Mikkel Rico. So it is still 0-0. Well weighted. It's a brilliant interception. Bartra positions himself well and cuts it out. Canales. He goes for goal! Now the counter. Now it's Kone. Played out to the right. Good ball. Has a hit! More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Varela. Looking to get within range. Has a go! He's delivered all right! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Joaquin. Joaquin plays it forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Finds himself eased off the ball. And he has been fouled there. Joaquin gets into some space. And that is going out for a goal kick. He's in! Aruna Kone decides to play it back. Willock. Bartra with a good steal, well played. Canales. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. He spotted the run and played him through. Aruna Kone. Real chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Krasnodar take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now it's Kone. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Krasnodar in control at half-time, 2-0. Already up and running for the second half. Fekir got a shot away. He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Bartra. Guardado. Fekir. Guardado. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Oh, he's not going to get that. And that's sprayed out wide. Joaquin proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And the defence can get it clear. He's got options out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries a shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Aruna Kone. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Decent ball. Massive leap! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Krasnodar present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Brilliant save from Romero! And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Joaquin with the short one. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Bartra. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looking to break out here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. All the way back, and they start again. Joaquin tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's played him through. Now it's Kone. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Krasnodar take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And there's a long ball. Aruna Kone. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets the better of his man. Varela opts to play it back. Joaquin. No way through there. Now, can he capitalise? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fekir. Canales. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal.
Bartra has got himself a free kick. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Knocks it away. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Bartra tries to switch the play. Well, that's where he wants it. Lovely feet. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Fekir! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Dinks one in. Mikkel Rico. So that's it. It is all over. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Barcelona are back for the second instalment of this two-part saga. A thoroughly professional and mature performance, ensuring that they will be, and quite rightly, slight favourites here. You're bound to say it was a reflection of genuine team strength, a combined effort of team and supporters. Well, if they are to win this, they're going to need to be even better than they were last time over the course of the 90 minutes, with the game still effectively at this stage at half-time. It's time then to stand tall and gather that determination and focus and make sure that they're at the end of it all. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, the advantage, such as it is, regardless of its size, is sure to play some part in determining the approach taken by both sides. I wonder what you think about how they'll go about it.
Well, with the lead being what it...
Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
David Luiz is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance! Ibrahimovic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Torreira spreads it towards the left. Fired in, hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Perisic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe, he gets past his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Hector Bellerin. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azpilicueta. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And now they can launch a counter. Tries lifting it over. Ter Stegen can claim that. He's found his man. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. Romagnoli plays it forward. And it's played forward. Now it's Kane. Oh, good interception. Bonaventura. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Nicely worked. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goes for goal! Oh, bang on target. And he's cut it out. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this.
Well, it seems obvious that...
Tries a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Sarabia nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Pablo Sarabia. And here's It's Kane! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Barcelona get it back again. Hernandez goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pablo Sarabia. And the counter is on. Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe. Perisic! Oh, that is an awful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Hector Bellerin. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Pablo Sarabia. Pablo Sarabia! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Kane. Mbappe! There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Good take, and he's had a look. Pavard tries to get it forward quickly. That's a throw.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pablo Sarabia. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does.
Mbappe has a shot! Forward it goes. Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. David Luiz. Luiz drives it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. It's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's gone for it! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Pablo Sarabia. Mbappe. Pablo Sarabia. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Ball's out once more. David Luiz. Now it's Perisic.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And it's Perisic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbappe. Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
Mbappe is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Kane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Perisic. Forward it goes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pablo Sarabia. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And it's Perisic. Perisic delivers.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Perisic. He's there to receive it. Chance to shoot. Bellerin delivers.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them.
And the shot! Well read, he sorted that out. It's out for a goal kick. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. He's one-on-one. Shot at goal. Oh, shame. That was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Now a chance to break. Gets away from his opponent. And it's Perisic. Perisic plays it out to the wing. Hits one! And that is the last effort of the game. Victory in the first leg, victory in the second leg. A comprehensive win for a team that has been the better side over both legs. So a final word from Jim Beglin before we say goodbye. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got...
Messi is fouled. Messi! Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
And he's produced a beauty. A quite dramatic opening, an early tale of the unexpected.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Ekichi brings the ball forward. Okazaki. Saka. Oh, well played, and they've been caught out here. Hit shot at goal! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Across the field it goes. Nelson Semedo. Just brushed off the ball there. It is a corner. Cleared away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Rakitic. Nelson Semedo. Nelson Semedo. That's great strength on the ball. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. Okazaki demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It'll be a throw-in. Kolasinac. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It could be in here. Had a shot. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Krasnodar were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nelson Semedo. Play for a throw. Kolasinac drives it forward. Foot in. Ekiji is the guilty party there. Rakitic. Saka gets his foot in there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Pings it out wide. Oh, that's nice. Tries the cross. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, your views on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Griezmann. Saka. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Done very well to intervene. Jordi Alba. Driving on, a real charge here. Well read, he sorted that out. That's not going to make it. Luis Suarez. Okazaki. Saka. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Nelson Semedo. Some good stubborn defending there. Shoots! Ekiji is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Saka. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gets it back. Ekiji. Messi battles to win it back. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Going through. Of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Okazaki. Longley gets into the right position to intercept. Messi. Oh, he's broken through. And here's Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Oh, some tackle that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he heaves it forward. And it's Griezmann. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ekichi gets it away. He chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Luis Suarez. Griezmann.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Piqué. Piqué spreads it towards the left. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Roberto. Longley. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." He's got away. Okazaki gets... It's Okazaki! Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Oh, he's in! Big chance! Goal! Relief, finally!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Krasnodar take the lead. There will be a throw-in. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, that's a waste. Out to the right. Saka. That'll be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Gone back to the keeper. Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And now the breakaway. Has he picked him out? Longley positions himself well and cuts it out. Piqué. Out to the left it goes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Ekichi. Now it's Griezmann. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rakitic. And it's Messi.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Luis Suarez. Looks to thread it through.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Krasnodar just have to run down the clock. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's come loose. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest. Real chance!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Trying to get there. It's got through and goes for goal. It's there! The breakthrough strike. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Krasnodar go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Siovas, forward it goes. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Missa. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponent. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Carrillo with a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's gone for it! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oh, really good feet from him. Goes for the cross. Under gets his foot in there. And the counter is on. Hit long and direct. That's gone a long way up and away. Referee's given a throw. He's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Goes long. Dinked in. Carrillo. Hoists it forward. Mesa. Roque Mesa goes looking. Plays it out to the flank. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chance to break. He's found his man. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Mesa. Forward it goes. Calabria battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Krasnodar take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Mesa. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And we hit half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Krasnodar, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gets it upfield.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Looking to break out here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Brings it forward. All the way back, and they start again. And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Going through. Lovely feet. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Roque Mesa gets into the right position to intercept. Under. Defenders on the back foot. He's had a shot! It's in! Out of sight. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Krasnodar tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
Played into space out wide. Calabria. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Good take, and he's had a look. He's through, now is he in? Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Siovas. Forward it goes. And help's available out wide.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all showing no substance. Where's the final product?
Under. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Mesa plays it out to the wing. Tries a shot! He's put it wide. Leganes are making a change now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit.
Oh, real danger here! Caught offside that time. Tries lifting it over. And that's that. Krasnodar, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Krasnodar simply impossible.